it been like for you, man?
It's definitely been hard. Losing. None of us around here are used to losing, so it's been hard. But we're just fighting. We just got to keep fighting.
What's the mood been like, at practice this week?
We've definitely turned it up because we feel like now, like our backs against the wall, like we have something to prove to ourselves. Not only our fans but ourselves.
What is it that you have to prove?
We just have to play better. Tighten up. And do better so we can win. Do whatever it is to win.
Like you're a high energy guy. You can see you getting fired up before games on sideline, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's lacking a little bit on this team overall, or is that just because when you're losing, it's hard to?
I wouldn't say it's lacking. I mean, we definitely, the energy is definitely there. So we can go flat, but energy is there. I wouldn't say that's a problem.
How are the young guys handling it? I mean, like a lot of guys.
I mean, they're handling it just like us. They're not used to losing, so it's hard. So we just got to keep fighting, like I said before.
Impressive was it on Lamar's 51-yard run, DeMarcus tracks him down 50 yards downfield. What's that say about that guy and his want to be running that hard 50 yards downfield?
It's a passion. It's a love he got for the game, and I love the fact that he's playing like that because he's in front of me. So that's better for the team and better for the defense.
When y'all are watching film, is that brought up? Is that rewound? Like number 90 running down the field like that?
We definitely talk about effort plays. Effort plays, that's definitely something we bring up every meeting almost.
Has that one play specifically been brought up this week yet?
Yeah, we've talked about that, the effort.
What has been the issue on the last-minute drives? Even with Duke and Wake Forest, you guys, they moved the ball down the field to where a last-second heave could have tied the game. So what's been your guys' issues on those last-second drives?
I would just say mental lapses. People, will make a mental mistake, or just a missed tackle, or just miscommunications. We just have to tighten up, and in those moments, I feel like we have to communicate more, and just tighten up, come together as a team, and I think that'll solve those issues.
How much have you seen at Boston College, and what have they been the last couple of weeks? They're putting up big numbers and big yardage.
Sunday I started watching film on them right after the Louisville game, so we watched the Louisville game, get it out the way, and then straight to Boston College.
And what has impressed you the last couple of games they played? Where
they definitely play with intensity and very physical, and they want to win. You can tell it by the way they play. So much respect to them. So.
With the short week, how difficult was it to put Louisville behind you and focus on Boston College?
Mentally, it was difficult because losing is hard. It's never going to be easy, and especially being here at Florida State, we're not accustomed to it. So it's definitely hard. But as a man, as a team, and as a community, we have to get past that and move on to Boston College. It's a short week. We can't dwell on the past.
Have you seen that in practice?
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely moved on. It's a new week. Boston College is the focus, so we don't want to dwell on it, because when you dwell on it, that's when you continue to make mistakes. So we're starting over. We'll fight.
You guys kind of happy to just have this quick week to get back on the field on Friday?
Actually, we are. I'm kind of happy to get back on the field quicker. It's just get my mind off of last week. Just play a better game as a team, as a player. So.
With all the adversity that even the offense with injuries and stuff, and you guys have adversity in defense, is that something that's kind of felt has brought you guys together closer as a team and even as a defense?
Definitely, because all these injuries, it's like these are our brothers, and we don't see anybody hurt. So it's like, man, like we love this game, and sometimes we do take it for granted, and when we see one of our brothers go down, it's definitely hurt. It hurts, and it makes us take the game more. With a more respectful present. Like we want to play more. We give more of intensity in practice when we see. I don't know. It's just how we do it. My bad.
You don't take it for granted as much.
Yeah.
How's Marvin handling his first year? I'm sure this is the first time in his life he's not getting to be the star.
Yeah. I talked to him about it. It's a transitional stage coming from being that guy at your high school and coming here. I told him I just did the same thing last year. So he's definitely cool. He understands his role. He's getting better and better every day in practice. So he'll eventually be that guy.
How'd your family do with the hurricane? How did you guys make out? after the hurricane?
I had a couple family, like my aunts and uncles, like house got flooded out. But as far as like my mother and my grandmother, they were fine. But everybody in my family right now is okay. So
Okay.
everyone is sheltered, and that's all that matters.
But they were pushed out of the house? They
Yeah.
couldn't go back to their houses?
Yeah.
But your mom was able to stay in hers?
Yeah, my mom's house was fine.
Boston College is a big running back. Dylan has been impressive as a freshman. What have you kind of seen from him?
He's a great player. Great player. He runs hard, and when he sees the hole, he hits it. And we're going to respect him, but you know we got to play. We got to play our game. So our game is to stop him. So.
Jimbo talked, when we spoke to him on Monday, he talked a lot about kind of getting back to basics and fundamentals, and it's one thing to want to make a play, but it's another thing to understand what you have to do. Has that been the message he's been preaching, or they've been preaching a little bit this week?
Yeah, most definitely. You know, just going back to the basics, understanding what we got to do instead of knowing, excuse me, instead of wanting to do something, just knowing what it takes to get there. You know, I think that's what we've been missing, like this little steps, the little things, and that's what he's been, reinforcing this week, and that's what we've been working on in practice, just details, little things.
I don't know if you were around James after the game, but did you see how he kind of took it? Was he kind of hard on himself after the game?
He definitely was hard on himself, but we picked him up. You know, I definitely didn't want to see him down because, there's many plays in the game we could have changed before that play. So I'm not, we're not pointing the finger at anybody. So we definitely picked him up. We told him it's nowhere to go but up from here. So that's what we're gonna keep doing. Keep going up. We're gonna go up from here.
With continuing on that thing of injuries, like you guys have had contributions from freshmen on defense. You might even need some of the freshman guys on offense to come on. What are you telling some of those younger guys who might be counting on to come in, especially with the season going the way it is? What are you telling them about coming in and being ready to play?
Just knowing what to do, like just knowing your assignments, because that's like, I know it sounds basic, but that's so slept upon. Like a lot of people, like when they're not playing, they don't want to pay attention. And I'm not saying on our team, I'm speaking in general, but like just being locked in on everything, even when you're not on the field, just knowing everything, what's going on and what you're supposed to do, and that's all I like to tell them. They're all great players, so when they get on the field, they're going to do what they do. They just got to know what they got to do.
Speaking of freshmen, it seemed like Leonard got his first tackle on Saturday. What have you seen from him and his progress?
He's definitely maturing. He's already a mature young man coming in. I like him. We're very close, and he's coming along. Like he's picking up the plays. Like he's smart. He's picking up everything pretty fast, and I like him. So.
Dontavious, are you growing a little bit more fonder of having a little bit more playing time the last couple weeks?
Yeah, I'm definitely. Everyone like playing, so just gonna keep. Hopefully I keep going up. My reps keep going up, and I get better each week. So that's all, and I can help guide this team to a win.